Passes we saw there.
They do get it in, and Yo with the finish. That is perfectly executed. Step back on glass, puts it up and puts it in. We are seconds away from tip-off here. Seattle U trying to pick up their first WCC win in their return to the conference against the Cougars. We are off as Seattle U wins the tip-off. John, they're giving him space to shoot. He goes inside, and it's blocked away. It was Okafor, a great shot blocker, gets up and rejects that one near the glass. Transition offense, and a rejection on the other side by Maurer.
And coming off of a good performance at Portland where he scored 10 second-half points.
As that was a misdirected lay attempt from Maldonado. May have been looking for a big man to go in and throw that down. The three in the corner from Yo is off the mark, and it's just a little out in the lead, 13-12. JoJo Murphy handling the ball. Brockfelder into the game now. Yo works around a screen. Second screen for Murphy. Off to Yo, three-pointer from the top. Won't get it to go. Rebounded by Okafor.
That was a good look. That was a set play out of the timeout, what we call an ATO, and after timeout for kind of a rescreen action for Yojun석 Yo, and got him a really clean look coming off at the top of the key. Just wasn't able to convert it.
Ace glass, spinning. Found Okafor, who couldn't handle it. Comes out for the Seattle University Redhawks with Arrington. Corner for Yo. Driving against Hildebrand. Spinning his way into the key. Lays it up and in. And one. Yo gets to the line with a physical finish.
Really nice, strong finish by Yojun석 Yo there. Pivoting, getting into the paint, going up strong.
A player who on his night can really change a ball game. It's just been about when is he going to have those nights.
Yeah, we talked about it. He can be a little streaky, and started the season off slow from three. Guys that you can run off actions that are on the move, catch and shoot. Will Heimbrought's not one of those. He is capable of making catch and shoot open threes, as we see Miles Amos get his nose in there, come up with the 50-50 ball.
Quick hands from Amos, and that is going to be a defensive foul. Bucket didn't go. Wazoo bench not happy. We'll go to another media timeout. We'll be right back with Seattle University leading 21-16 over Wazoo here at Climate Pledge Arena.
And after starting 0-5, Adam, Seattle U 8 of their last 13. And the other thing that's interesting, they've already made 4 3-pointers with 13 more than 4 in any of those games, an entire game. So well on their way to their best three-point shooting output in the last few games.
Recent stretch team has
been
shooting.
Made him go to his left hand, didn't give him an angle to the hoop, make him show that he can finish it over you.
Swung in the corner. Yo, highly contested, elects not to take the three. Guarded by Ace Glass. Arrington. Yo, this time he does have space to shoot the three, can't connect.
And that was a nice job by Malik Arrington.
Yalaho. Brass Tarson, pick and pop three-pointer. That one's too strong. And the lid has switched from one hoop to the other. Washington scopes it out. Under 5 to play in the first half. Murphy.
You want to try to get the ball into the paint either by the dribble or the pass, as we saw there.
They do get it in, and Yo with the finish. That is perfectly executed by Seattle U.
And whether it leads to a three on a kick out or a layup like that on the cut, when the ball can touch the middle versus the zone, it becomes confusion.
Switching defensive looks, just trying to shut down this Seattle U offense, which has found a bit of rhythm, and JoJo Murphy checks in with his second bucket. No one big standout scorer. Heimbrodt, the leader, with 7, not on the floor. Yo with 5 to shoot. Arrington for 3, can't connect. Dan went up for the rebound, too much contact. On the ball to get the finish and his first points of the ball game. Under 2 remaining, quick 3 for Wazoo, will not fall, and coming down with the rebound is Yo. 8-point lead for the Redhawks. Christopoulos back to Arrington. Get the offense set.
And they're setting the ball screen really low because of how the defender's playing them. You see that Austin Maurer set that ball screen in the paint, which is not something that we typically see.
Miscommunication between Arrington and Yo, but Yo recovers, puts up a highly contested 3 and left it just a bit short, rims out. Makes him pay for the second time tonight from 3-point range, and he gets a hand in as well. That's another swipe for JoJo Murphy into the hands of Christopoulos. Lead pass ahead towards Maurer, up and in.
8 seconds. You got time for minimum 2 passes, maybe even 3. You got time for 5 dribbles. So looks like Heimbrodt will look to attack, and Wazoo's in a zone.
Heimbrodt does have it. 5 seconds to go. Looks in the corner for Maldonado. Had space for the 3 and connects as the buzzer goes. An exclamation mark on it.
Because that's where he's most comfortable, and nice finish there over the top of Maurer.
Fake the handoff to Maldonado and instead get it to Maurer. Handoff to Yo. Other way from the screen of Maurer, taking it all the way in on his left. That one might have been tipped in there by Elaho, but regardless, it ends up shot right now. Maldonado sprints down the other end, gets it around to Heimbrodt. Arrington swings to Yo. Step back on glass, puts it up and puts it in. Yusuk Yo has such a pretty step-back jumper, and he shows it off right there, going over the top of the true freshman Murphy, guarded by Rodriguez. Heimbrodt. Yo. Bounce pass, tried to find Maurer, slipped beyond Maurer, though, and it will be Wazoo ball.
The lob wasn't open there, but it's tough to throw bounce passes at 7-footers, right? I mean, I think that Okafor did a good job getting his hand in there. As Yahalo gets to the free throw line, where Washington State has really struggled so far this half.
They got to start converting those if they're going to make their way back in. And it's really good to see you. And a good scoring output in the first half, where he hit 3 shots in quick succession, 2 of them from Trey. Yo gets the turn, got the fadeaway he likes to shoot, but could not connect. So now runs the transition. Good hands by Murphy, getting up and denying, and now a transition the other way. Jun Yo goes up and gets fouled.
Yeah, big time play there by JoJo Murphy, taking away the transition 2-on-1 by getting his hand
back to the free throw line. It's the first. Yo now with 9 points.
And I was going to say, it's back up to 12, and with just 8 minutes to go, Chris Victor's squad has responded to every.
Arrington's hand in his face and cannot connect. Really good rebound right there in the putback. That is so impressive from Ndie Okafor. Maurer down low against Okafor. Spinning in, has the size advantage, but came up with nothing but air on the lay.
Yeah, and the problem is he spun to his right shoulder, but
swings it around. Yalaho. Doubled back to Okafor with 5 to shoot. Dan back in on defense, but this time Okafor rises above and sends it down.
Okafor using that girth to get where he wanted and finishing over Dan.
It's about as loud as Climate Pledge Arena has been tonight, as it is a 4-point ball game. It's about as close as it's been, as a foul is going to be called on Simon Hildebrand, to the dismay of this crowd. They thought maybe they had gotten a traveling call.
Yeah, travel, or maybe even a push-off too, as kind of Junsuk Yo kind of had a high arm there, but
Arrington trying to take some seconds off the clock here with a 9-point lead in hand for Seattle University. Yo from the corner, won't fall. Rebounded by Okafor. And that was read like a book by Arrington. Plays the smart move and slows it down on transition and gets fouled. That is a really experienced defensive play and transition play from one of the court leaders for Seattle U.
Dribble this thing out, use more time, and then steps up, makes the first of 2, and maybe knocks this one down. But really nice bounce-back game for Malik Arrington.
Arrington hits the free throws, and it is a 13-point 15 games of the season, and they go to 2-0 here at Climate Pledge Arena. Stick around momentarily. We will have an interview with Seattle U head coach Chris Victor.